Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the 2022 reboot of Fallout Shelter. We're on episode 1. Okay, so let's determine an ID for our vault. Well, I'm going to give a nod to Fallout 4. So, we can change the numbers. Let's scroll it down, and if you've played Fallout 4, you'll of course recognize the nod to the cryo vault. Okay, so 111 is our vault number. Congratulations, vault-tec has selected you, blah blah blah. Okay, we'll click through these, we'll get to the start, and as soon as we're able to, we will get the tooltips disabled. Okay, so we will get our daily rating, of course. Yes, that's all good, lovely stuff. And here we go into our 2022 reboot vault. Okay, welcome to your new Vault Overseer. Let's introduce you to the basic concepts. Now, these tips we cannot get rid of. It's physically impossible, so we'll go through them. Let's build a room. Okay, so power generator. Where are we going to build it? You're going to build it directly below your living quarters. And those who have watched my other seasons of this, my other episodes, will know why. Okay, we've got a new dweller. Lovely stuff. And another one behind. So we've got 2 new dwellers. We can't click on anything at the moment until we have dealt with these initial steps. So let's drag our first dweller into our power room. Our second dweller, who will also have a strength... actually, no, she only had strength 1. Okay, but let's get them dragged in and quickly move on. What I will also do later in the video is cut out all of the interim stuff that happens early on in the game. So I've cut an hour's video down to about 30 minutes. So now that dwellers are working, that room will start producing resources. Double click and you'll zoom in, and you can also rush. Fantastic. Well, we have to rush now apparently. Okay, so activate, rush. Of course it'll be successful, whereas later on in the game it's more than likely it'll be a failure. And we got some caps. Now we also need to build our diner. So build it directly below your power room. And we need a water treatment facility, so build that just below your vault entrance. And there are our first 3 initial rooms. Okay, keep expanding your vault, just remember blah blah blah. Okay, so quickly first, tips off. Okay, so turn that off so it's not annoying us, and we've got 5 additional dwellers already queuing up outside the vault to join us. Okay, so completely equal, doesn't really matter where this one goes, so perception into there. Let's have a look again. So agility would probably be the best place for this one, but at the same time doesn't really matter where we put them. So there we go, agility 2. This person is agility focused as well, so get them put into there. Okay, let's have a look at the next person. Okay, again, massive agility, so we need to strip out one person. So do a +3, there we go. So we've correctly assigned 2 dwellers, and we've got a 25 cap bonus. And that person is perception 5, so they go into the water room. So these initial dwellers that you get given have specific traits that suit them to certain rooms. Some of them don't, some of them do. Now we have to successfully rush a room, collect 50 water, and get those initial objectives completed. So we've got one person who's nowhere, but we also don't have enough space in our rooms to be able to even assign them. So for now, what we should really do is expand one of our rooms, but we also need to rush a room successfully as well. Okay, so let's rush, see what happens. Okay, so successful. We have our first lunchbox. Okay, so let's get it opened up, and fingers crossed we're going to get some cool stuff. Of course, we might not. Let's find out. Okay, so camera, good junk. Caps 100, always beneficial. Water 50, don't really care about that. Enhanced scoped 4-4, good. First gun. Oh, and a rare dweller. Nice. Okay, so we've got another dweller coming into the vault, which gives us already a population of 8, and we do need to build more. So let's build an additional power room, which gives us space for 2 more dwellers, and also we could probably expand our diner as well. There we go, we're down to 248 caps. Let's get our water treatment facility expanded as well. So we've expanded all of our initial rooms. One of the next things we will need to do is expand living quarters. And then later demolish living quarters. So you will see what I mean in a moment. Now, very high intelligence. Strength is fairly good because of the outfit, and high in luck. So ideally she is suited to a lab, but of course we don't have the labs yet. Let's give her the enhanced scoped 4-4. There we go. Let's check our objectives again. So level up 1 dweller, that's another lunchbox, collect 50 water, another lunchbox, and send a dweller to the wasteland for 25 caps. Okay, so when you first start playing, it's very important to do all of these early objectives, because what it does is it gives you all of the early bonuses, so as many lunchboxes as you can get, as well as those initial cap boosts. Now what we're going to do is we're going to send her to the wasteland, and we're going to immediately bring her back. Because there's no point in sending her out to the wasteland for now. We'll rush another room. Fingers crossed that'll be successful. It is. Lovely. So that's given us some additional water and also a boost to experience and happiness. Okay, so we've sent our dweller to the wasteland. Recall straight away and close. And we've completed that objective. Now we have another dweller who is strength. Okay, so that's straight to the power room. The vault is full of dwellers. Build more living quarters. Okay, well, we now have to build more living quarters. Now, you expand this one for now, but you're going to build another one underneath the water treatment facility and demolish the one on the top floor. That'll be by the end of this episode, and you'll see why. Okay, so we'll collect her. That's it. She's back. She can go into the power facility. There we go. So that's all nice and sorted. We are about to fall down on power, so power is going red, and we've got 3 minutes until it's going to complete. 1 minute now and 50 seconds with the boost of strength. The upgrade costs too much. What we can try and do is rush the room, or it may fail. Let's find out, or shall we leave it? No, let's activate it. Okay. Come on, be successful. Yes, lovely. Okay, so that's given us 21 power. Let's put us back into the green. And also our food is pretty low as well. Again, let's go to our objectives. So we're still waiting for 1 dweller to level up. So let's have a look at our dwellers and see how close. Well, Marie Phillips is nearly leveled up to level 2, so that's great. The next time we complete her room, that should level her up and allow us another lunchbox. So I'm just highlighting the fact that we're going to move the living quarters underneath the water treatment facility, but at the moment we do not have the caps to do it. So living quarters and build, we can build 1. There we go, for 170, and we'll start collecting more food. And look at that, another dweller's arrived. Let's have a look. Okay, fairly even across the board. So agility is 2, perception is only 1. So let's put into the dining room. Okay, so we've leveled up the dweller. Let's collect our lunchbox. And of course, as we're early doors in the game, let's immediately open it. Equip 1 dweller with a weapon. Well, we can do that very easily. We'll take her gun off of her and put it back on, and that completes that task as well. So bang, straight away, another 25 caps. More caps. It's all about the caps. Collect 100 power and we will get another 50 caps. Okay, so level up this chap as well. Okie dokie. Right, so we need 170 to build another living quarters, which we don't have at the moment. So let's open our lunchbox and see what we get. Okay, so 100 caps. Lovely stuff. A rusty sawn-off shotgun. Well, it's a gun, that's all that matters. A military-grade circuit board. We're not going to be using junk for a long time. Some food. Lovely. And Jeffrey Young. So we've got another rare dweller. So that's 2 rare dwellers that we've got. He will now be making his way to the vault. Here he comes. And we can get him put into, hopefully, the water treatment facility. So, yeah, the agility's perception is quite good. Is better than strength and agility, and we've got no rooms that are endurance yet. And in fact, you won't get one that's for endurance until much, much later in the game. So that's where we are. Okay, so room assigned. Again, now that we're into this initial part of the game, a lot of this will now just be leveling up your characters. Now, were this survival mode, you may want to increase their endurance before leveling them up, but at the same time, with the amount of the game that passes by the time that you can skill for endurance, these initial dwellers, it doesn't really matter. It honestly doesn't. Obviously, the higher the endurance, the more health they get each time you level them up. But at the beginning, it's not really that much of an issue. Okay, so let's collect that power. Lovely stuff. Onwards and forwards. And in fact, this is where we will start skipping with the content. So as you can see, currently we've got 11 dwellers. Everyone seems to be happy as Larry, which is always handy. And there isn't much else to do at the moment other than collect the resources as they generate, and also avoiding, to be honest, rushing too much, because we don't want to create incidents. We've got another dweller approaching, so here we go. What's this person's skill stats? Okay, so 222 across the board, and we've unlocked another room. Okay, so scroll across. What have we unlocked? We have unlocked the storage room. Very good, because we will need to build one. We just don't have the caps to do it yet. Okay, right. So we now have 12 dwellers, no new incoming dwellers, and our vault is nicely set up. Again, we want to build storage, but we can't. We should expand our power generator, so we will do that. Because obviously power at the moment is quite low, so we do want to get it leveled up. So that we're collecting more power from each cycle. The water treatment facility and dining room, not so essential that we expand it yet. You can see those little green bars at the top are quite far to the left, and we also have full food storage as well. So not too much of an issue. Okay, oh, that was nice. So that luck bonus meant that we got some additional caps when we collected the power. So let's start skipping forwards. So here's our next dweller arriving from the wasteland. So straight into the power room, strength 2, seeing as that room is not full yet. And again, what I will do is I will keep skipping forwards to the relevant content over the first hour of gameplay, rather than getting you to watch everything, because obviously there are quiet and boring moments over the course of the video. So we've just got another lunchbox for completing that objective. So let's get it opened and see what we've got. Okay, stim pack, lovely. Well, we currently had none. So some more junk, teddy bear, a enhanced hunting rifle, very good. 100 caps, and a baseball bat, rare weapon, 5 to 15 damage. Again, very good. So we need to sell a weapon or outfit, equip one dweller with an outfit. Oh, that's an easy one. So we can do that and get the lunchbox straight away. So all we need to do is take off an outfit and put it back on again. So there we go. Take off his outfit, put it back on. Bang. We've got another lunchbox. Boom. Okay. So we'll get that opened again straight away. Might as well. Why not? And let's see what's inside. So 100 more caps. A microscope, so more junk. A radaway, so we now have one stim pack and one radaway. Oh, some heavy battle armor. Nice. Oh, and a golden retriever. Plus 10% wasteland weapons and outfits. Nice. In a later episode in this series, we will, of course, send somebody out into the wasteland with the dog, with some health and radaways, and try and get as much stuff as we can. Okay, so we are 14 dwellers we need to unlock the med bay, but we have got enough caps now for our storage room, and what we're going to do is put it to the right of our power facility. So there we go, first storage room in, and we've got another dweller to level up. We are almost out of caps now, but that's fine. We should have weapons to equip as well, so we can start switching weapons around. So enhanced hunting rifle. Let's give this person the enhanced scoped 4.4, and let's give someone in the other room the baseball bat. So we've now got weapons in our water treatment facility and our power facility, and we've got another dweller on their way. We're 65 out of 100 for our power. We need to sell a weapon or outfit and collect 100 water. Okay, so what's this person's best skill? Well, it's either perception. It's going to be perception because it's the only room that we've got. And our water treatment facility is currently full. Got luck quite high, which is quite good, but at the moment we can't actually put her into the water treatment facility, so we'll have to put her into the power room, which isn't great, but what we can do is expand our water treatment facility and then put her back where she belongs. Okay, we've unlocked the med bay. Don't have enough caps to build it, of course. But we've just got our 100 power, so there's 50 caps. Lovely stuff. And what else we're going to do in this episode is get some of the ladies pregnant to increase our population. Because as the beginning of the game carries on, the number of dwellers that appear decreases. So we might get a few more and then it stops until you get a radio room, which is a way of bringing in additional dwellers. Now we'll swap good old Jeffrey Young here to heavy battle armor. He's already got a shotgun, and let's give him the pet. And what we'll do is we will send him out into the wasteland. So we'll give him the stim pack and the radaway, and we'll get him to go and explore. And we'll leave him for a while. We're not going to send him out for ages this time, less than an hour, and then we'll bring him back, so he should get some caps. And then in later episodes we will put him in for much longer. Now the person with perception 2, we've been able to move back into the water treatment facility where she belongs, because that's her highest skill for the rooms that we have. And you'll also notice our happiness is now above 80%. And as long as you assign your dwellers to the right rooms, so agility for your dining room, perception for your water treatment facility, and strength for your power room, so you need to look at your dwellers, look at their stats, and see what is suited to whom. And then obviously put them in the right rooms, and that will make them happier. So clicking on, you can see 93% happiness for Daniel Wilson, because his is strength, so he's nice and happy. And we'll give him that outfit because it increases the luck for the room, which means there's more chance of us getting additional caps each time the resources in the room generate. Now again, we're just waiting for stuff now, so let's try and rush, see what happens. Oh, it failed. Okay, so we're going to get a fire in the room now. Luckily it's fully populated, it's a level 1 room, so the fire is very easy to extinguish. It's also another objective that we've now completed. There's 25 caps. So we're back up to 153. We now need to deliver 2 baby dwellers for 100 caps, and we're nearly halfway to collecting the water that we need. Now if you try to rush, the risk of an incident has jumped from 33% to 44%, and the cooldown on that is about 10 minutes, I think. I've never timed it specifically, but it will go back down to 30% after a period of time, and I think it's around 10 minutes of in-game time. Okay, again, at the moment, all of our resource bars are now full because we've mitigated everything. However, as the population begins to increase, you will notice that power, food, water, any of the resources can become more challenging and then require you to upgrade the rooms accordingly as your population expands. Okay, so we've got more food to collect. Lovely stuff. No bonus caps. Well, that's a shame. Let's check the wasteland. Okay, so he's earned some XP. He's killed a Yao guy. And he's killed a bloatfly. Oh, he's just found 5 caps. And he spotted a savage dog. Okay, so you can check on your people on the wasteland and just keep reading the stuff that's happening to them while they're out there. And as you can see, the savage dog moved in, ready to attack. He did it. The savage dog is dead. And he's earned another 200 XP. So as well as experience points and caps, he can also find weapons and outfits. And of course stim packs and radaways as well. Okay, so again we've skipped forwards, and as you can see he then found 25 caps later on, and he unlocked a broadcasting tower and got 25 XP. Okay, fair enough. Lovely stuff. Helped a fugitive slave, and that's where he got the caps from in Maybe. Now you'll notice we've also put 2 people into our living quarters. Now this is for our first baby, so at the moment they're talking. So that's one of our rare dwellers and the chap wearing the mayor's outfit because it has a charisma boost. So the higher the charisma of your dwellers, the easier it is for them to become amorous with one another and then trot off, and the girl will become pregnant. And that is how you can increase your population with just your dwellers. You also need to bear in mind that you can't with siblings or parents. So once the parents have had a kid, You can't then send, as an example, the dad with the daughter and then get her pregnant for obvious reasons. That's insane. And the same with siblings as well. So brothers and sisters, you can't send them into the living quarters. They need to be genetically different people for them to be able to become conjoined. And here we go, they're dancing. That is a good sign. And thumbs up. They're very happy. Now they're going to go off. We're going to see lots of happiness. Basically, the other thing is as well, if you've got a depressed dweller, this will give them a boost to 100% happiness as well. So it's good to use for increasing happiness, because both of them will now be 100% happy when they come out from behind the wall. So lots of happy smiley faces. Here they come. And if we click on either of them, you will see that their happiness is at 100%. So top right hand corner there. Now she doesn't need her weapon and outfit anymore, because obviously now she's pregnant, and we need to find her a suitable room. Let's put the enhanced hunting rifle with Timothy, and let's put the outfit with Marie. Just put the soldier uniform on her. We've got some more food to collect and some more water. And of course we need to find out where they can go. There we go. We're up to 72 out of 100 in water as well. So we're getting much closer to collecting. Still only 30 caps. Super mutants, bloatfly. So another, 500 XP there that he's gained. So not too bad. And again, we're back into the vault. We'll skip forwards again. Okay, so what we need to do now is we want to get somebody else pregnant. So let's send the same chap back up there with a different dweller. So she and him will hopefully become friendly, and we will have our second pregnant dweller, which we need to complete that objective. So we'll leave them chatting and talking to each other before they dance. And what we will do is, because it can take some time, we will skip forwards. So there we go. I think Cupid just emptied his quiver, and get ready to skip forwards in 3, 2, 1, 0. Bing! Oh look, they're dancing. Okay, so they're dancing. They're going to become happy and trot off the same as the first time, and we will have our second pregnant dweller. Are we in a vertibird? Because my heart's taking off. Oh, nice. Another reference, of course, to the main Fallout games. The same as you'll recognise the junk. And if you do love Fallout, check out my Fallout 4 content, which will come up at the end of this video. So there will be a link at the end for my Fallout 4 live streams. And again, I will be doing more Fallout 4 live streams. Check out my community tab to see when I will be streaming any particular kind of content. Again, if you're not subscribed, please do so. It would be greatly appreciated. And also drop a like on the video if you're enjoying the content. Again, would be greatly appreciated. Okay, we've got the thumbs up, so they're about to trot off to the back of the living quarters to make another baby. Off they go. Oh, we got power ready to collect as well, so I might as well collect that. There we go. Lovely stuff. Again, both to 100% happiness again, although I'm sure he's still 100% happy from the previous encounter, seeing as it happened less than 10 minutes ago. Out he comes. Yep, 100% happiness. Put him back into the room and put her back into the canteen. So she was in the restaurant. There we go, agility 2. Off you go and skip forwards. Okay, so we're now collected our 100 water. Oh, we've got a rad roach infestation. Okay, just grab anyone, throw them in. No, can't use the pregnant person. And her as well. There we go, in you go, kill some rad roaches. No, that person didn't have a gun. No, you did. Right, okay, let's get rid of your gun. And let's give the gun to this person. There we go. That should get the rad roaches dealt with. We could give the rifle as well. Yeah, already done. They've completed. They've killed the rad roaches. So it's the first rad roach infestation we've had. Nice and easy to deal with. No problems there at all. Now what you can do is you can click on inventory to see which item is equipped to whom. But let's claim our caps. Now we need to raise the happiness of one dweller to 100%. Well, we've already done that. Let's collect 100 food for 50 caps. Now, if I try to get rid of another objective, oh, we now need to use 2 Nuka-Cola Quantums, which we don't have. Okay, our daily report, we've got 23 hours until the report will happen, and we are up to 430 odd caps. So the next thing to do, he's been out for about 15 minutes. We'll give him a bit longer, or maybe we'll just get him to return. Because really, you know, it's day one. You don't need to have somebody out in the wasteland for exceptional periods of time. We'll leave him for now till towards the end of the episode, and what we'll do is we'll recall him and bring him back to the shelter. Again, Explorer's Journal, new entry, fruits and vegetables still grow but are mutated like so much else. Yes, of course, like potatoes, tomato potatoes, and razor corn. Not razor corn, there is just corn and razor something or other. I've forgotten the name of it now. Okay, let's expand our living quarters, because one of the as I said, the next thing we will be doing is demolishing the one at the top here. So we will want to blow it up. So destroy for 20 caps. Yes, indeed we want to. We'll get it demolished and clear that top floor. Do you really want to? Yes, I do. Okay, level up. And more food for the collection. Lovely stuff. And we are nearing the end of the first episode, so this is your perfect start. And to, again, those that think that you need to put a power room on the top floor, no, you don't. You put the overseer's office, then you put some radio rooms, then you put a elevator on the far right hand side. You have a storage room to the right of your power room, and then what that does is that gives you time, because any raiders, deathclaws or ghouls will go across your top floor, down the elevator on the right hand side and back across, which goes to the power room. And what you can do is have very good guns equipped in your radio rooms. So you have a bit of time. You have enough time to get 2 dwellers into your vault entrance. And then you have a gap with the overseer's office. You have your radio rooms with good guns. And then your power room is always the next room that they attack. And it just gives you enough time to break up attacks. So when they get stronger later in the game, you're not going to have any dwellers die. Okay, that rush failed. So we're going to get an incident. We've only got 2 people in there now who can fight the fire, so let's get a couple of people added, because obviously the other 2 from the diner are currently chatting away in the living quarters. So let's get that fire out. Lovely stuff. Nice little XP boost there for the one that done nothing, which is always handy. Those 2 are still chatting away. We'll skip forwards till they're dancing. And no, there we go. Okay, so they're now dancing. I skipped forwards, and these 2 danced for ages, and I mean ages, before they finally became happy with one another. So again, what we will do is we will skip this forwards as well, and we will be moving, as I said, towards the end of episode 1. But this should give you enough information to have that perfect start that you need for the game. And I will be releasing more episodes of this series, so you guys can have a vault that you can be proud of. So you can be a perfect overseer. Okay, what we'll do is we'll skip forwards again, and we'll get our guy back from the wasteland. So he's come back, so now we just collect the caps. Lovely stuff, because he still didn't find anything else for an extra 20-30 minutes, I think it was. So we brought him back, and he can now go straight into the power room with strength 7. Lovely stuff. You can see they're still dancing as well, and that's what I meant by they were dancing for ages. But once people start dancing, don't move them to other rooms. Leave them there, because they will eventually go to the back of the living quarters, and you will have another pregnant dweller. I love the flying dog there. The fact that the dog just kind of descended with the lift door. Nice glitch. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is it. All it leaves me to say is good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course from me, Know It All Gaming, good night.